And I think at that time, Herbert Wigwe with Ike, together Access Bank, Zenith Bank, these were the major people that actually believe in this dream. And of course, Femi Otedola also believed that, yes, this refinery will be possible. It was something that has never ever been done before. We said that we want to build a refinery that is 50% bigger than whatever has been built by the multinationals or by sovereign nations. I remember Dr. Fale, who was Minister of Energy, invited me for breaking of the fast in Mecca. And I went to see him. This was about 6 years ago, when he was Minister of Energy. And he said, well, after we broke the fast, before praying, he said that, Aliko, I heard that you are building a refinery. I said, yes, Your Excellency. Well, let me give you advice. My advice is that refineries are only built by multinationals or by sovereign nations. I say, Your Excellency, sorry, I'm not looking for an advice because I'm already in it.
Every Nigerian investor is talking about it. The streets, the offices, even at the joints, everyone wants to know, when can I own a piece of the Dangote Refinery? We are talking about one of the most anticipated moments in the history of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. But here is the million-dollar question. What actually happens on the day an IPO hits the market? Is it gold rush or a roller coaster? Today, we aren't just speculating, we are going to break down the mechanics of the Nigerian IPO process, look at the potential impact of the Dangote Refinery listing, and give you the insider guide to what happens when the bell rings. What is an IPO? Before we talk about Dangote, let's get the basics right. An IPO simply means initial public offering. It's essentially a company inviting the public to become part owners. In Nigeria, the process is strictly regulated by the SEC and Nigerian Stock Exchange. Usually, there is a period of book building. This is where big institutions like funds manager, pension fund manager, banks, and major asset management get to bid on shares to help determine the price range.
Even in Nigeria, when we list the refinery, by the grace of God, we are working with the NGX, and we are also working with the SEC to make sure that we will be paying our dividends in dollars.
Once that is set, the offer opens to retail investors like you and me. But the real magic happens on that listing day, the day of listing, the opening bell reality. So it's now 9:30 a.m. on the listing day. What actually happens? The stock doesn't always start at the offer price. Supply and demand take over. If demand is massive, which we expect for a giant like Dangote, you might see a pop in the price as buyers rush to get in. You will see a massive spike in trade volume. Everyone who applied for the shares during the offer period is suddenly checking their CES accounts to see their allotment. The first few hours define the stock's narrative. If it holds steady or climbs, it is a sign of strong market confidence. But if it drops, it is often traders taking quick profit. For this, let's look at the Dangote Refinery factor. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This isn't just another IPO. It is a potential game changer. Aliko Dangote has signaled that this 10% stake sale will be a landmark move with dividend paid in dollars. Why does this matter? Because by offering dollar-denominated dividend in a market currently navigating currency volatility like Nigeria, it is designed to attract both local and international capital. Analysts are estimating a valuation that could potentially push the Nigerian Stock Exchange market capitalization to over 200 trillion naira.
Approximately, when we get there, we'll be one of the 100 top companies in the world. Approximately over $200 billion market capitalization, because we intend to list. And in our listing, even in Nigeria, when we list the refinery, by the grace of God, we are working with the NGX, and we are also working with the SEC to make sure that we will be paying our dividends in dollars.
And this liquidity injection to the market will definitely be felt. Now, I know what you are thinking. Should I put all my money in? Remember, even with a giant, the stock market is not that straight line. IPOs are volatile. Don't invest based on hype. Invest based on the prospectus, the official document that tells you where your money is going to. That I have always said. Dangote Refinery IPO is coming, and it will be a defining moment for the Nigerian financial landscape. Whether you are an experienced trader or a first-time investor, keep your eye on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. I will be here tracking every movement, and when it drops, I will continue. So what's your take? Are you planning to grab some shares when they drop? Drop a comment down, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because here I do deep breakdown the moment the prospectus is officially released. So don't miss it. This is Charles Talk Money, and I will see you in the next video.